Next up at UFC Charlotte, we have the main event of the evening. We have Jairzinho Rozenstruik. I say Rozenstruik, but he just tweeted exactly how to pronounce it, and I forget how.
I think it's Struik.
Yeah. Rozenstruik taking on Jailton Almeida.
Jairzinho boy, baby. Biggie boy.
Biggie boy, 13-4 overall, 2-3 in his last 5, coming off the KO win over Chris Daukaus. He's taking on Jailton Almeida, 18-2 overall, undefeated in the UFC. He's riding a 14-fight win streak. This is funny breakdown for me. I mentioned this in my quick picks video, but every single time that Jairzinho gets bored or fight week is coming up, his Instagram story is me saying he's going to lose to Chris Daukaus. Obviously, I was wrong there,
and
but it's just
me saying
you're not in all of them now.
He's going to absolutely destroy, and then it cuts to him blitzing across and destroying.
Yeah, so
it was more about me than you.
All the ones I've seen were quite the opposite, which I'd rather it be more about you.
It goes to me. It's because I actually said he's going to absolutely destroy this clown, but he cuts off before I say clown because I think he doesn't like that for me, disrespecting fighters. So it was really more about me.
Okay, well, congratulations on that notoriety. Very well done. But Jairzinho Rozenstruik, as we know, he's a very heavy-handed striker. A Muay Thai guy, technique-wise, it's that Muay Thai technique, those Muay Thai strikes. But he does like to counter. He'll wait. He'll back up. As soon as you overcommit, he'll send it. As Jacob mentioned, that wasn't the case in that Chris Daukaus fight. He came forward. Forward pressure made it happen in that regard. But that's not the norm for him. But that does make this breakdown a little more complicated because is that the new norm? Was that just for that fight because he's coming off the loss? Like, what was that about? But typically he's waiting, letting you overcommit, and then he'll come forward, then he'll throw big, he'll throw heavy. He can fall behind on the scorecards as well and then sort of need that big knockout later to get it done because of that counter-striking and because of the waiting. He has no takedowns in the UFC. I think he has no takedown attempts as well, but he does have a 75% takedown defense, and he's been taken down by some of the better guys, right? Curtis Blades, Cyril Gane, and even Alistair Overeem. What's the big, what?
You're DraftKings again.
Oh, whatever. Fuck off. Jailton Almeida is the real deal. Let's not forget he's a light heavyweight who moved up to heavyweight. But he is the real deal. I mean, this guy has been absolutely blowing through the heavyweight division and then Anton Turkalj. But he's been absolutely blowing through the division, taking them down with relative ease, beating them up from there, and getting it done. He actually does have quite the striking credentials as well. His father was an amateur boxer. He's been boxing since he was just a kid, and he's got some solid striking, but he just seems to have fallen in love with his grappling, and he is a powerful, powerful guy that's going to blast W, pick you up or dump you, and then people are not getting back up on him. He's got great top control. These are not sloppy takedowns. Once he gets you to the ground, he has phenomenal pressure and control. We don't really know what his cardio situation is because we haven't seen him fight that long. And that is actually my real hesitation with this fight. I do think Almeida wins. I think he's going to get the takedown and do what he does, right? So I'm pretty confident in that regard. But we just don't know about his cardio. There is a piece of me that's worried he's going to come in, get a takedown or try to get a takedown, not going to get everything he wants as quickly as he wants it, get a little tired. And Jairzinho has gone multiple rounds. He's gone to decisions plenty of times. Knows how to conserve that energy. So the one thing that worries me is Jailton might blow his load shooting early or shooting fast, or maybe doesn't get it as easily as he has been getting it and then could get tired. But I do think he's going to get the takedowns. I do think this is going to look similar to his last couple of fights. But Jairzinho is, I think, the biggest heavyweight that he's fought so far. And after this fight, if he blows through Jairzinho, then I'm just going to stop talking about, well, Jailton was a light heavyweight, and we'll see what happens when he fights a real heavyweight, because I think it's fair to say Rozenstruik is a real heavyweight. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Yeah, Jailton, as you mentioned, is a 205er who fought, one heavyweight and realized, holy shit, this is easy because these guys have no idea how to wrestle. And that's basically what he's been doing. I mean, he's just having fun with these heavyweights, but he is a 205er. And once he starts running into these actual heavyweights at the top, he's going to run into issues because you can't just, blast double and pick people up over your head and slam them down once you get to that top level of the heavyweight division. The good news for him is there's really only about 4 or 5 of those heavyweights, and we'll see if if Biggie Boy can be one of those heavyweights that kind of gives him some issues because, and I've mentioned this in my breakdowns, it's a pretty well-known thing. You'll see other people's as well. If you watch Jailton fight, he opens up with the exact same combination like his last 4 or 5 straight fights. He throws a front kick, and then he shoots a blast double right after the front kick. And you saw Shamil in that last fight waiting for it, right? The front kick came, and Shamil threw this big left hook that landed on Jailton, and he ate it. All right, I mean, he just absolutely ate it. He had no issues eating that shot. He ended up getting the takedown. It took him a little bit longer, but he ended up getting the finish still in that fight. But if he does that same thing, he thinks he's going to throw a front kick into a shot. Biggie Boy, if he lands those same shots, maybe with the same hook or an uppercut or something, he can put Jailton out. I mean, if Biggie Boy is landing shots, he can put Jailton out. And there is a weird confidence for Biggie Boy going into this fight. He's always a fun guy. If you see him on Twitter, Instagram, and stuff, he's always interacting with people and everything. He's a fun dude, but there seems like a weird confidence for this fight. And I believe that he's going to come out and say, "Listen, I'm not going to wait for the takedowns." A lot of people are just, especially all these heavyweights, are, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, here comes the takedown, here comes the takedown," and Jailton gets on you, and he's going to dump you if you wait for the takedowns. I think he's going to come out just like that Dawkins fight, and yeah, maybe he comes in and blitzes forward and he gets taken down because of that, but maybe he's able to overwhelm this kid. Maybe he's able to get in the face, land some shots, and all of a sudden it's Jailton backpedaling. And if you can get on Jailton and get him backpedaling against the fence, yes, he has striking chops as well, but get him to panic a little bit. And I feel like Biggie Boy is going to come in and try to do what Francis did to him. Francis just reckless abandon, just wild shots, and caught Biggie Boy against the fence and landed the shot and knocked him out. I think Biggie Boy comes in and tries that exact same thing. Just boom, fight start, blitz forward, and let's just see if I can land that big shot and knock out a big prospect and put my name up there as a real deal heavyweight. Can he get that done? I don't think he's going to get it done. I think Jailton is going to come in, get the takedown, and do what he needs to do. Because I did rewatch that Biggie Boy fight against Curtis Blades, because Curtis Blades took him down, and Biggie Boy got up, right? So I'm thinking, okay, he got up against Curtis Blades. Can he get up? How did he get up? He got up by getting to his fence, giving up his back like most heavyweights do. They get to their knees, they give up their back, they break the hands, and they separate. If you give up your back to a guy as high level as Jailton in the jiu-jitsu, he's just going to keep you to the ground. He's going to throw hooks in. He's going to choke you out. So you can't give up your back. Curtis Blades doesn't have that high-level jiu-jitsu, so he was able to get back to his feet. I don't think he can get back to his feet if he gets taken down versus Jailton, so I got to go Jailton here, but there is a pause for concern. You're looking at confidence levels, and so let's talk about confidence levels for premium levels, or for premium members. I do not have Jailton as a high-confidence play in this fight. I'll be rooting for Biggie Boy, honestly, but we'll see how it plays out. Jailton's my pick.
Yeah, I am confident in Jailton. Obviously, there are questions, and it's, anytime you see a line like this, it's like, oh boy, you better. I'm probably more confident in Carl Williams than Jailton Almeida, and that has nothing to do with the. Yeah, I was going to say that has everything to do with the opponent.
Right.
I'm not more. Carl Williams is not a better fighter than Jailton Almeida, but Carl Williams' opponent is not Jairzinho. Yes, Red. You have the red hair, freckles, the whole thing. Your beard's not red? That's a hill you're gonna die on?
My beard is. Nothing else is.
Oh, okay. Yes. Red.
I got Jailton first round KO at plus 1,200, which seems fucking insane for a sprinkle type play because I think he's live. It's plus 900 now, but that still is like, I can't believe. Or not Jailton, sorry, I'm sorry, Biggie Boy. I said Jailton, but Biggie Boy. Because I think he comes through and just says, fuck it, let's try and knock this dude out quick, and if he does it, we're getting paid, baby.
Well, not me. I'm a little more confident on Jailton Almeida, but I hear. I mean, those are that is surprising because that's how Jairzinho can win. Like, why would those odds be so astronomical when that's what's he gonna do? Win a decision? That's not gonna happen. So,
or you can take, and this is the other one, Biggie Boy round 5 submission plus 8,000. You like that one?
It sounds good now. Yeah.
Oh shit.
How is it only plus 8,000? Honestly.
That's the highest I think I've ever seen. I mean, you can get draw at plus 6,600.
Draw's more likely. Little kick to the dick. Anyway, I do have the DraftKings prices flipped. Jailton Almeida, $9,600, most expensive fighter in this card. Jairzinho Rozenstruik, $66. Does not go decision is a guarantee on this. It's got to be a guarantee in this fight. It has to be. How could this fight go to a decision?
Could you imagine?
It's 5 rounds.
Could you
How
imagine
could this go to a decision?
if Jailton comes in and throws that front kick and shoots a takedown and just gets knocked out? It's like, what, you did it 6 fights in a row. You don't think people are going to catch on? Like, could you imagine if he actually did that and got knocked out because of it? Like, that's a stupid. I tweeted that. It was funny because I tweeted that, like, Jailton does this, and if Biggie Boy sees it and lands, he's gonna knock him out. Biggie Boy liked the tweet and then followed me on Twitter. So Biggie Boy, hey, how you doing? I'm rooting for you.
We'll see what happens.
So he knows it's coming.
Well, this fight's definitely not going to go to the decision. I don't know what those are. What are the odds of this fight not going to a decision?
Plus 600.
What?
You said if it go into a decision.
No, does not.
Oh, minus 1,000.
Okay. All right. Well, sounds about right. That's a solid line. That makes a lot of sense. If you want to see the action we got, are you going to do Jailton Almeida in your DraftKings at 9,600? If he wins, it's by stoppage. So.
Yeah, honestly, I think I respect. Biggie Boy's got this weird confidence, like he knows what the fuck's about to happen. He scares me with his confidence. I'll be honest with you, and I respect it too. I'm a confident guy myself, so I'll be rooting for him, man. And I can't. This is one of those. I'm going to be traveling, so I can't even watch this card, unfortunately. So.
Yeah, that definitely does suck, but
not as much as you suck, Chase Sherman.
WeWantPicks.com. Unlock everything premium membership has to offer. And you'll be a very, very happy camper. Almost as happy as Jack Spade. Jack Spade won $78,000 using our tools, our insight. Obviously, he built his own lineup, but he was very clear in the shout out and in the DMs that we had a lot to do with this win. And he is a premium member. So not only is he incredibly sharp for building this lineup, he gave us quite a bit of credit as well. $78,000. The dude is a $10 premium member. Used the insight, used the tools, used the info, and won $78,000. And you may say, oh, that's an anomaly. Joey Todoro, who is also a premium member in this community, won $60,000+ just, 6 months ago. I can't imagine there's any other community out there with members doing that well in 12 months, 2 people in one single calendar year.
And
that's
we
really
talk about me winning the friend league 3 weeks in a row.
You just lost to me this past weekend.
I got third. That's podium. That's podium.
I got third. So anyway, $25 entry won Jack Spade, $78,000. He shouted us out. We appreciate you very much, Jack. Congratulations on all that. And if you want to be like Jack, just go to WeWantPicks.com and become a premium member. You're not only going to get all of the insight, all the tools, all the information, you're going to get a whole lot of other stuff as well. If you want $50, I will send you $50. All you need to do is go to WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up with any one of our betting partners. Make a deposit. We send you $50. It's affiliate marketing, right? You're going to use our link to create your account. You're going to make a deposit. They're going to pay me. I'm going to break off that money, and I'm going to give some of it to you as a thank you because we're all about the community. WeWantPicks.com/bets. Premium membership, we talk a lot about them. A lot of you are here just for the bets. You want to copy the bets, paste the bets, and then make some money. And while that does work, especially on some of the bets, the pay-per-views, we absolutely crush. The premium member safety parlay hits at a higher than 70% clip. There are still tools and information behind premium to help you find your own spots, like the line movement tracker, like the detailed data, metrics, and analytics, which will be up later today. All of that available to you at WeWantPicks.com for only $10 a month. And it's not just us. We have other analysts as well.
Look at Adam.
Including Artem. And what's really nice about Artem is he breaks down far more. He's Noodlesish. He breaks down far more than just UFC. You're going to get Cage Warriors. You're going to get PFL out of him, Bellator, all of these other events. He's giving you picks, bets, and that as well. WeWantPicks.com. Click become a member. It's freaking $10 a month. Jakey boy, what do you have for the people?
Hey, lock of the week video tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. We're looking for, what is it, Angelo? 5 in a row. on our way to 10, 15, 20, maybe even 50. We'll figure it out. But we got something special for you tomorrow. Look out for it, baby.
I'm really hoping it's Pete Rodriguez. Really hoping. Well, you're so very confident in him. So I have to imagine.
Bet on Natan Levy.
It's in there. Premium members, you'll see that now at WeWantPicks.com.